we're about to do a live workout. This is one of my favorite things to do with you guys. We try to get rich and get jacked. We get rich and get ripped, rather. That's what this channel is all about, getting rich and getting ripped. All right, so today it's going to be about getting ripped. We're going to show you some of the exercises that I do to build strength. What's up, guy? We got somebody already on the TikTok. We're going to show you what exercises I use today. How do I put on so much muscle mass, okay, and stay so lean? And of course, we're going to get all the haters today, obviously, that say, oh, you're not really ripped. Guys, I know I could be bigger, okay? I know I could be stronger. People say you can't gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. You can. Oh, yeah. Especially if you're doing a lot of compound movements. And, you know, you're watching your diet. You certainly can recomp. So you can build muscle and lose fat at the same time. Yes, you certainly can. Menser was a huge fan of body comp training. Gaining muscle while losing fat. Yes. But it's also much easier to do if you're on the juice. If you're on the juice, you will lose fat and build muscle at the same time, no matter what. But even if you're natural, you can still do it, but it's gonna take longer. You know what I mean? I talked to my parents about buying silver and gold. They told me my first 100K should be in the S&P 500. Yeah, that's what I figured they'd say. There's so many people that hate gold and silver. That's just the way that they are. When silver hits $300 an ounce, then your parents are going to say, okay, now you can buy gold and silver. So your job is to convince them that you want to buy it before it hits $300 an ounce. And I know that's a big job because your parents have been brainwashed by the elites in society that don't want us to hold gold. They can influence you. They can influence people through educational institutions. And then they get most of the people that they now say that they don't like gold because that's the way they were taught. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you got to talk to them again. You got to say, Dad, Mom, I really believe in this gold and silver, you know? Okay? You got to talk to them. Say, Dad, you know, it's stupid not to hold silver right now because it's skyrocketing, you know? And see what he says. What do you think silver will reach? $300 an ounce. I think we're going up to 300. And then we're going to go higher than that, obviously. So silver is going to it's going to keep going up forever. It will pull back, yes, but over time, it'll keep going up. So you got to just keep loading up every year after year, day after day, just buy more silver and your wealth will grow. Okay? We're doing a workout today, so got to get a good workout. You shouldn't put it all in one thing. Even if that's silver, you still shouldn't put everything into silver. Bro, yeah, I got to go back on the Patreon. I just put a video on the Patreon, and I'm really regretting it now because I'm trying to buy the stock, and now it's harder to buy. I told all you guys about this, so I have a feeling that a lot of my Patreon members have active orders that they're trying to get filled. And then I put in an order, and I can't get it, because I told all my Patreon members to buy these. So now I can't even buy them. So I'm probably going to take that video down. So, okay, so go on the Patreon, get those, and then I'm going to take that video down probably because it's really hurting me. You don't understand. Some of these stocks on my latest list, there are so few shares available for sale that, you know, if I try to buy them, I can't even get them anymore because a lot of you guys have orders in there ahead of me. So this Patreon thing, it's really hurting me very, very badly to the point where I can't even buy the stocks that I tell you guys to buy. because I have to pay more for them now, and my orders are only getting partially filled because you guys probably have orders in ahead of me. So the Patreon is really hurting myself. Okay, so you guys don't even know what I'm going through with this. I tried to buy a lot of these stocks on here today, and it's like I can't even get them because you guys have orders ahead of me, you know? But yeah, I don't even want to freaking put videos out on the Patreon if you guys are just going to buy all these and then I can't get them. But whatever, that's another story. I'll take that video down later. You guys can still check it out now if you really want to. So, okay, so this is my pre-workout, which is called Unmatched Dissident. All right. This is the pre-workout right here. Oh, yeah. So, I'm going to start off with some rows. Just juice. It's the only way. Okay, I'm not on any juice, all right? So we'll start off with a few rows. Remember, you got to put on the gloves. Put on those workout gloves. Don't want to mess up your hands, guys. All right? Bro diversified into stocks, biceps, and meme coins. So guys, whenever you're lifting, you got to start out with a compound movement, all right? Start off with those compound lifts that allow you to go heavier. And then you finish off with the isolation stuff, all right? So yeah, your form is wrong. Well, yes, because I don't have the proper equipment. I'm using a bucket to do rows, and it goes down, so I can't get a good stretch because the bucket hits the ground before I can actually get the stretch. I do what I can, bro. If you donate money, I will buy a bench, okay? And I will buy more weights. So stop complaining. Give me some money. Because I ain't selling my gold to buy weights, all right? I ain't doing it. Tuck that chain in, stay humble. No, on this channel, we're not going to stay humble. We got to flaunt our wealth. We got to let the world know that gold and silver is the best investment, all right? We got to let the whole world know. Gold and silver. Tell all your friends. Tell your family. All right? That's right, boy. Tell them all about gold and silver. Tell them about John's gold and silver. Yeah. Do a backflip. No. That's not tough. I think Joe Bart takes roids. I don't know who Joe Bart is. But... All right, guys. We got the pennies in here. So, I'm going to put another weight inside here.
Arch your back. Okay. I'll work on that, all right? Thank you. I'll arch my back a little bit. Yes, proper form is very important. Yes, I know. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Any questions? Snap City, yeah, the Hodge twins. Snap City. I used to watch the Hodge twins, and I'm sure you guys did too. Those guys are the best. Those guys give me inspiration. The Hodge twins. Good work, thank you. Mom said we got Jim at home. You said let the whale... And you're using a bucket to lift, yeah. You can be wealthy, but look like you're poor. You don't want to flaunt your wealth too much, but if it's gold, I think that's okay. If you disagree, then you disagree. I want people to know about gold because it's one of the best investments. Tell us about Pepe. Ask Jesus Rodriguez about Pepe. He knows more than me. What about silver? Yes, buy silver. Silver is, as you can see, I was right. I was right. We're talking about working out. Ask workout questions. I'm going to use a dumbbell now. I already went heavy with the bucket. Now I'm going to go light with the dumbbell. Wow. And remember, if you're going for maximum muscle gain, you want to rest for about 1 to 2 minutes, all right? Rest for about 1 to 2 minutes. Real millionaires and billionaires wear a collared shirt. Yeah, I don't have any of those yet. Jeans, a cap, and no jewelry. Well, I know a lot of rich guys that do wear jewelry, okay? As a matter of fact, they're companies that market to millionaires. There's a watch company that makes watches worth millions of dollars, okay? So there are millionaires that wear nice watches. Believe in periodization, really. It can be good for certain benching programs to get your bench up or to get your squat up. But as a general rule, I don't believe in that. I think you should try to train as much as your body can handle with enough sets and reps and enough weight. And I don't think you need to focus on periodization techniques. So although I did learn about it, I disagreed. Okay? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 20. I'm gonna try to get 20 on this one too. Let's try to get 20. I'll tell you, my grandparents were millionaires in the 90s and they owned a beaten down house. Sale car for 20 years that they never drove. Yeah, Warren Buffett drives a Corolla. Or a Camry. A Camry, yeah. Periodization is really good for athletes and powerlifters. I know, they say it is, but I don't think you need to focus on that to build the maximum amount of muscle. You just gotta do enough reps and enough sets, and you gotta get enough rest. Periodization, I think, really overcomplicates it for a lot of people. But yes, it can help you get your bench up or whatever. I don't care about periodization. Yeah, sometimes millionaires don't flaunt their wealth. You don't need to. That's a good set. My uncle, this is my uncle, that bro. Do you have a favorite miner? Mining stock? My favorite one? Probably Silvercorp Metals. Silvercorp. Just because they got operations in China. And Silvercorp's been my favorite silver miner and gold miner for a long time. I don't know. I just like that one. Yeah, I'm trying to work out from a chair, bro. I would normally do supersets. I do a set of back, and then I do a set of chest. Back, chest, back, chest. But because of the way I have to do this, I'm just going to do back first, and then I'll do chest next, all right? But yeah, usually I think supersetting chest and back it works really, really good. And you're moving a lot of weight on each exercise, so that's really going to boost up your test and growth hormone. But it's okay if you want to do your back first and then you want to do your chest after. Doesn't really matter, you know. As long as you put in that work, you're going to get results, okay? No pain, no gain, my guy. You're doing good. Are you on steroids? I'm not. No. I'm all natural. You know, that's not to say I wouldn't use them, but if I ever did, I would just do like a low dose test, a little bit of Primo and like some Anavar, you know. I think everybody has like in their mind a cycle that they would do if they ever decided to. And I would try to find the safest cycle that there was. That's what I would do. And I think test and Primo and Anavar is probably the safest way to go. Okay. I saw him in a gym. No, I'm not on anything, guys. But we are going to do the push-ups now. I've been doing a set of monkey rows. What are those? I don't even know what those are, dude. Monkey rows. Sorry, guys. I got to take another sip of my pre-workout. Gotta stay hydrated. Oh, your uncle's on YouTube? I gotta see this guy. Yeah, I know. World ends in 2027. I mean, yeah, you might be right. I'm not gonna say that you're not right, but I don't think it'll end in 2027. Okay? I don't think it will. But yeah, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, because that would be foolish, because nobody knows. Nobody knows when it's gonna end. Okay? So that was my back. Now we're gonna do the chesticles. All right. Got a scale right here. That's not for weed though. That's for weighing this. I always like to make sure. Hey, Kaylee Moose. There's one of my longtime viewers. Just like my music Gen X, you know. Kaylee Moose is a longtime viewer on TikTok. Golden Era 88 Exercise Monkey Rose. Okay, I'll try to remember that. They said the world would have ended at New Year's in 1999. Yeah. I remember I was in the park watching the ball drop. Everybody said the world was going to end. I was like, nah. Maybe the world has already ended. No, because we can't be all living in that same dream. And it's far too real to be a dream, you know? It's far too real. There's no way that we're all in a dream at the same time, the same dream. Everything's, you know. That's just a fairy tale, you know. Yes, Kaylee the Moose, live workout. All right. Okay, this is where the real work starts, guys. This is where the real work starts. You guys, no pain, no gain, okay? No pain, no gain. Let's do these push-ups, boy, and let's do them good. A little bit wider. A little bit closer. Then we take a break. Let's take a break up here, though. Yeah. Bro, you're hurting your wrist. No. No. I've never had a wrist problem. Never had a wrist problem. I think I'm getting a little bit pumped already in the chest. All right, guys, any questions? Yes, I'm working out. I am on day 125 of 750 push-ups every morning before work. 750 push-ups every morning. I think that's too many. I think you're going to overtrain. You got to let your body rest, okay? People always talk about doing these things. People always tell me, oh, do 100 push-ups every day. 100 every day. And they think this is a great idea. Yes, it may increase the mitochondria within the muscles, giving your body more potential, but at the same time, you're overtraining, okay? If you're doing 100 push-ups every single day and not letting your body rest, you got to at least put in a couple rest days, okay? I think doing push-ups every single day is a bad idea. I do push-ups probably like once a week. Yeah, pretty much like once a week, sometimes twice a week, okay? Can you put a shirt on? No. No. You put one on, bro. I do 750 every morning. I do declines day one, and the next flats, and the next inclines. Yeah, even so, even though you're switching it up, it still works the whole chest. Decline works the whole chest. Middle works the whole, and when you do upper, that still works your lower. I think that's overtraining. I just don't agree with the 750. That's way too much, dude. That is retarded. 750 push-ups a day? No. If you guys pay me enough, I'll put my shirt on. All right, guys. We got to pump up this chest again. Remember, if you're going for maximal hypertrophy or maximal muscle growth, you got to rest between 1 and 2 minutes, okay? More recovery to train between sets. Ooh, we got a hate speech there. Someone reported us for hate speech on the TikTok, so I'm gonna have to end it. Sorry, guys. Because if I don't end it, they could actually ban me. Sorry, guys, we had to end it on the TikTok. Oh well. If they say hate speech, I'm just gonna shut it off. All right, guys. Let's go. I'm gonna try a little bit wider now, like this. See how that feels. Yeah, shit. That works. I mean, it doesn't really matter a whole lot if you do wide grip, close grip. I just think it's important that you switch it up a little bit, you know. Do a little bit of each. Do some of these, and some of these. Then you get you get a really good feel, you get a really good pump, I think, if you switch it up. All right, guys, all the way down, yeah. I already did 2 sets of push-ups. How many did I get? Like 15, 20 reps each? I don't really count. I just go for the feel, okay? If I'm really getting a really, really good feel and a really good pump, I'll keep doing a couple extra, you know? But I don't want to freaking go crazy either and kill myself so I can't do any more sets, you know? I think sets of 20 are good, you know? Or if all you can do is 5 reps, just do sets of 5 reps. Do like 3 sets of 5 reps, you know? If push-ups are really hard for you, you should do them from your knees, okay? So on my next set, I'm going to start off doing them on my feet, and then I'm going to switch to my knees. I think this is a really good way. It's like a drop set. So like, you know how you're lifting a weight? Let's say I'm curling a 100-pound barbell. I'll put it down and I'll pick up a 90-pounder. I'll keep going. That's exactly what it's like when you're doing push-ups and you're on your toes, and then you go on your knees. It's like a drop set. You're dropping weight, and it lets you get more reps out, okay? Let's go, guys. Let's go. You got to feel that pain. Try push-ups with your legs up in the chair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Those are very, very tough, though. It'll hit the upper chest a little bit. Maybe I'll try it. All right, I'll try it. God bless you forever. No, God bless you. Well, I'm saying you only switch to the knees after you've already exhausted yourself. So then it's like a drop set. Okay. Yeah, like a girdle push-up. It's totally fine to do those. Okay. There you can see the lats a little bit. I love it. I love working out. It's one of my favorite things to do. When failure, go to regular. Okay, I'll do it. But before I do that, I got to take another sip of this. I got to rest too. Let me rest. All right. You stretch it a little bit. We're going to do the biceps in a few minutes, okay? So if you want to see the bicep workout, stick by, okay? We got to get the chest first. You've been resting, LOL. Yeah. I think I just took like 4 or 5 days off. I'm serious. I haven't worked out in 4 or 5 days, I think. Okay? That's okay. You know, you can get a good workout. If you work out 2 days a week, but you work out the whole body, that's okay. All right? So you don't need to work out 5 days a week. All right. We got to do the chair push-ups. All right. Let's get this money, guys. Yeah, they work. They really work good. I was really seeing that muscle right here. But I think I could feel it here a little bit too. I got to work on my form, I think. I've been seeing much better results training 3 days a week. Yes. Yes, dude, if you are natural, you shouldn't train 4 or 5, 6 days a week. Okay? If you're natural, 2 to 3 days a week. Mike Mentzer was a little crazy when he said 1 day a week. That's a little bit insane. I think Mentzer was going crazy at the end of his life. He was going a little bit cuckoo. But he was a genius, though. You need better home gym. Yeah, once we start making money on YouTube, I'm going to buy a better gym. I'm going to buy a whole better house too, probably, and a much better gym. But we got to blow up first. We got to blow this channel up. How is that Brad Pitt? Yeah, Brad Pitt in Fight Club. He was jacked. That's how a lot of guys want to look. Brad Pitt in Fight Club. That's like the ultimate aesthetic physique. I was really tired at the time, working 5 times a week. That really sucks. Yeah. And a lot of you guys are overworked from your jobs. You know, you got a construction job or something, and then you're trying to work out too. That's too much. To get, a 9 to 5 will make your body catabolic. A 9 to 5 job will make you lose muscle, especially if you're doing physical stuff all day, lifting boxes. That will lower your testosterone. Okay. So you want to try to get rich, get off of the 9 to 5 grind. Okay. That's why we're doing stocks on this channel: gold, silver, crypto, and stocks. So that way, one day we won't have to work for a boss. We can be our own boss. Okay. We got to be our own boss. So your move, yeah, it is true. Yes, it's very true. If you're on gear, obviously you can work a 9 to 5 and you can work out 7 days a week too. But if you're natural, a 9 to 5 will kill your test. Okay. Stay broke and doing girl push-ups with this guy's advice. With my advice, have you seen silver? I don't think he's seen silver. I don't think this guy knows. Okay, we get a lot of guys that just come in, they don't know about the investments, But yeah, please hit that subscribe button and I'll tell you more, dude, all right? You have a skinny, fat physique. I like it. Tell us about prison. Well, prison really sucked. I had to find a gang to join. I had to pretend I was with this gang, and that's what kept me alive. You gotta find someone and team up with them. I got in a lot of fights in prison too. No, I never went to prison. No one knows about the investments. Yes, gold and silver. Okay, look it up. Gold, silver, platinum. Look it up. Need I say more? No, I don't need to say anything else. Okay. I'm gonna do some girl push-ups here. All right, guys. Now, I'm gonna tell you one thing. You see all those push-ups I just did? I felt my triceps get a very good workout. So you do not need to train triceps a lot. If you're doing heavy bench presses, close grip, incline benches, any kind of bench presses or pushing movements, that might pre-exhaust your triceps to the point where you don't need to do any tricep work, okay? So if I do any triceps, that's probably going to hurt growth, all right? I have already turned on the growth switch with the push-ups, so I don't need to train my triceps. Why aren't you doing real push-ups? Because I'm trying to focus on the chest. I'm not trying to use my whole body weight. I'm trying to do girly push-ups, if you will. If you want to build a better chest, you really got to focus on the movement, the form, contracting the desired muscle, okay? Now, if I just jumped on the bench press and I said load it up, I would be using my chest, my triceps, everything. I want to try to isolate that chest, all right? So if you want to build a chest, do girl push-ups. Yeah, you could use that as a technique, yes. Don't really listen to anyone who thinks gold chain looks fashionable. I'm ahead of my time, guys. Gold's coming back, okay? I'm always ahead of my time. I'm ahead of the other investors. I was ahead of a lot of my teachers. I was ahead of my parents. I'm basically ahead of my time my entire life. And I promise you, gold will come back, all right? Let's get it. Mike Mentzer style lifting. Invest in your hairline. All right. I'm actually going to do some shrugs because I already have the heavy weight set up. I just told you guys I don't really do shrugs. I don't, but I'm going to try them, okay? This is how you work on the trap right here. All right? Watch this. I'm going to use this one right here. Okay. All right, that's a good set. Let's check out the comments. I do 50-pound shrugs. That's like 40 pounds, I think. That's as high as I have. I don't have any more weight. What the F is your other weight? Oh, it's a bunch of pennies. Here, this is my other weight. So I got that, and I got that. That's all I got, at least until you guys help sharing this video, and then I make more money. Then I'm going to buy more weights. I have faith, guys. You got to have faith. All right? This is sad. Bro's leaning the weight over. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try to do better, okay? When you get out, pen. When I get out the penitentiary. That's for me to know and you to find out. People in jail do real push-ups and get huge. Well, the people in jail have very high testosterone. That's why they're in jail. Because these guys are just crazy naturally. They have natural high test, and they're very aggressive people. A lot of the men in jail have very good genetics, okay? What possesses people to think this is good content? Every viewer is here to laugh. Well, we're about investing, getting rich, and lifting weights. If that's something that you like, hit that subscribe button, all right? Whew, that smells good. Starting to sweat. The Jari, you just farted. You said rich, but waiting on us to something. You just went from chest to shoulders. Yes, yes. I do believe in hitting those large muscle groups first, and then moving on to the shoulders and the arms. Yes. I'm taking courses on becoming a personal trainer. That's exactly what it said too. And I already knew that even before I read the whole course, you know? Can't be a personal training doing girl push-ups. I think those girl push-ups are actually a great idea, especially if someone can't do regular push-ups yet. Um, that's a really good way to do them, okay? And then eventually you can do real ones. Damn, bro, you're jacked. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Take a rest for a second. Come on, guys, please help share this video. We only got 29 viewers in here. Help me out, guys. Share this with a friend. And give this a like, all right? Help me out. You recommend training to failure. Well, some bodybuilders said that they would never train to failure, you know? Look at Lee Priest. He always said he didn't train to failure. He always saved a couple reps, okay? This is called rep in reserve. You can build muscle doing that, yes. You can also build muscle going to failure. I personally like to go to failure because I just like to give it everything I got. That's just how I feel. And, you know, it works. Going to failure works, but also you can save a rep or two. Either way, it's up to you, okay? Either way. Yep, I'm all set on food right now. 29 is way more than you need. How many grams is your chain? It's 93. Don't ask this guy for training advice. Are you guys crazy? This little tiny guy doesn't even work out. Well, I try to work out. I'm sorry that I'm not as strong as you would like me to be. You know, I'm not as big as Sam Sulik yet, but I'm trying to. 500 tests, 500 deca. Yeah, that would probably help me. He says I'm jacked and I'm ripped. So some people say I'm weak. Some people say I'm not. So, you know, I think I look good. All that matters is that you feel good and you look good when you look at yourself in the mirror, okay? I don't care if you're 300 pounds. If you just lost 20 pounds, that's good, you know? I'm gonna go a little bit heavier today on the shoulders. Do 10 push-ups, yeah. Give me a super chat and I'll do 10 push-ups. I already did my push-ups, bro. You're late. Give me a super chat. When are you going to make me a mod? Uncle Charlie. Maybe I will soon if I see you again. I don't remember. Give me a wrench. As someone who eat big 10 max every day, I appreciate you. How much can you lift? I could probably bench about 200. The people that are haters are just looking for the man of their dreams. Yeah, and they can't have me because I don't go that way. All right? All right, guys. I'm going to try to hit the outer part of the shoulder right here, all right? Yeah, well, I'm trying to hit the side rear. Yeah, the side rear. I see the definition, yes. Tired. Striations. What about those legs, though? I do legs once a week. I do step-ups. That's it. Yeah. When I go to work on my lunch break, I go outside and I do those step-ups. Like I use step-up. That's what I do. I do like 4 sets per leg. Okay. So yeah, I do actually work my legs, but I just don't work them like really, really good. Okay. Because just step-ups with your own body weight is not enough. Okay. Once I can actually get to the gym, I'm going to show you how to train legs. Okay. Your posture is terrible. No, it's not. You should have seen how Arnold used to do those. Arnold used to lay on a bench like this, and then he used to go like that to really hit that rear delt. Okay, so yeah, your form is okay as long as it doesn't hurt you, as long as it's a good movement for your joints, so you're not hurting your joints. Okay, my form is actually very amazing. You disagree. You think I should do them like this. You think I should go like this. That hurts my rotator cuff when I do that. There's a reason I do every movement the way I do, okay? Step up with the chain. I know, remember watching him do that. Yeah, yeah. Arnold used to lay down like this and go like that. So, and Arnold, he built a lot of muscle, okay? And you wouldn't believe how amazing that feels. I can really feel the whole freaking delt working, okay? So don't tell me about form. I know what form works good for me, all right? If I do it another way, my shoulder will hurt very bad. Goblet squats, yeah. John, you should consider doing some split squats with your dumbbells, other stuff. Stiff-legged deadlifts with your coins. Yeah. Like, or like lunges or something. Yeah. You're right. You are right. I do need to mix it up for legs. You're definitely right about that. Why is there a dog on your computer? That's Shiba Inu. Am I rich? Well, I'm richer than I used to be, but I'm nowhere near, $1 million. So I'm not rich, no. But I'm trying to become rich. Do whatever works for me. Do you like China? Mom's basement. Just shave it off. What weight? Shiba Inu. Shiba. That is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies, Shiba Inu, because it has a burn rate. And I really like Shiba right now because everybody hates it. That's the number one reason I like it, is not the burn rate. I like it because everyone hates it, okay? Just like people hated Tesla when they were burning the cars. Just like people hated silver when it was down at 24 bucks. Just like people hated gold when it was at 1700. Whenever everybody hates an investment, you have to buy it then and there. You can't wait. If you wait too long, it's going to pop. Okay? So look for an asset that everybody hates and then load up on it. Just like silver. I'm telling you, that's the best investment strategy. Find something that everybody hates. It's so stupid that it's true. Okay? It's so stupid it's true. That's how I make my money, is I buy stuff that everybody hates. What did you make your first million? I didn't make a million yet. I'm trying to, okay? Is that why people hate it? People hate it because it doesn't do anything. It went up a while ago. It went up 5x, but it hasn't done anything for a while. That's why they hate it. Yeah, buddy, you doing 200 push-ups a day yet? No, I don't believe in doing 200 a day. That's too many. I would rather use heavier weight and do less, like put weights on your backpack. What do you do for a living? Your coworkers must love you. I'm a Burger King supervisor. And no, they don't love me at all. I'm a necessary evil. Nobody likes the supervisor because I'm too strict. Where's your Motel 7? Do you eat burgers? Yes. The burgers at Burger King are 100% pure beef. So I eat the patties, not the bun. Okay? I eat the patty, not the bun. I don't think the bread is, well, bread is never healthy unless it's like a really high quality bread with sprouted grains, or you could eat a whole wheat. One punch to your liver. Yeah. Oh. Come on, guys, help share this video. We got 40 viewers in here. Papa, are potatoes healthy? Yes. That's a starchy vegetable. I do believe potatoes are a good source of carbohydrates. I think potatoes are one of the healthiest sources. I also like quinoa and brown rice. Okay. Come on, guys, share this video. Let's pump this video up. What are your thoughts on not eating after weight training for an hour to increase HGH? Well, I mean, your HGH is going to go up no matter what. Like right now, my HGH is probably up 40% over baseline, and it's going to stay elevated for 2 hours. I would rather say you should eat to take advantage of that increase in testosterone and HGH, and you're going to have you're going to be able to absorb nutrients a lot better. Okay, I think it's better to eat after a workout, in my personal opinion, because that's what they call the anabolic window. And some people argue that this anabolic window is not really a real thing. You know, I think it doesn't really matter that much, to be honest with you. If you don't eat for 2 hours after your workout because you think you're going to secrete more HGH, I think that's fine. Okay. But I prefer to eat fast absorbing proteins, you know, after a workout, eggs, carbs, because the body's going to soak it all up, you know. We know that the body doesn't push HGH in the presence of sugar. Yeah. Well, you know, the HGH is only going to last for 2 hours anyways, supposedly 2 or 3 hours after you work out. So I don't think it's going to really matter that much. I mean, and if you don't eat, maybe it'll last a little bit longer. I don't know. But either way, your body's going to be pumping out HGH, I believe, even if you already ate. But I haven't really researched that idea of not eating. I haven't really looked into that. So you probably know more about that than me. But I think I'd rather eat after. Like, I like to eat within like 30, 40 minutes after. But dude looks like he was bitten by a wolf spider in the sheep. Have you been to prison? No. Do you like the routine in prison? May I suggest you go bald? How much do you weigh? About 165. All right, guys. Are you strict but fair boss? Yes, I'm strict but fair. I'm strict, but I'm pretty fair. Yes. It's not getting any bigger. I think it's because my triceps really don't have a big enough pump, but that's okay. I haven't been eating. I've been working too much. I have not been eating enough. That's why I am not getting any bigger right now. Now we're going to do some concentration curls, all right? Guys, hit that subscribe button, all right? Hit the like button too. Thank you. True religion. You got to do squats. Yeah. Squats are one of the most important muscle building exercises. This is the concentration curl, all right, guys? Like this video, share this video. Let's go. 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Christian, Jesus. That's cramping up a little bit. Lightweight, baby. Nothing but a peanut. Lightweight. Lightweight. I think Ronnie Coleman was nothing but a peanut. Yeah, he was. He was. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yep. Silver, $80, 80 bucks. You need a bench. Yeah. If you guys donate some money, I'll get a bench press. He's not small. He's 160. No lats, yeah. It's hard for me to show the lats, you know? I got him. I got lats, they're just small, you know? John, you can get a used Max Pro Smart Gym with bench for several hundred. Adjustable dumbbells too. Yeah, I gotta look into one of those, I think. What person hates you on the most? You want to go live, but you're afraid your mom will see. Your mom has no idea if you're going to go live. You know, just don't tell your friends. Cold in there. Yeah, it's cold already. Oh, yeah. Hey, thanks for that gift. Appreciate that. Send a happy poop. I don't know why you hid that. Dixon, thanks. Yeah, don't hide that. Thanks for the happy poop again. Thank you. Small lats is better than small nads. Yeah. Phone fell behind the thing. Yeah, thanks for those. Look at that. Thanks for that, whatever that is. Makeup brush. Dixon sent a makeup brush. Thank you. Thank you. "86 seconds." I think he's blocking everybody. You have to take that guy away from him being a moderator, I think. Yep. Dixon gives us a gift and My Music Gen X bans him, so I'm going to take... My Music guy is no longer a moderator. Yeah, you can't ban that guy for giving a gift. Your mods are trash. Yeah, he definitely messed up there, I think, for sure. You think I got where I am by dressing like Peter Pan over here. Message is held for review. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go to the moderators now, and I think I'm gonna take all of them off because we don't have a lot of viewers, and I think it's because the moderators are banning too many people. So we're gonna have to take off every single moderator, and I'm gonna have to start again from scratch. We were getting way more views before I got all these moderators. So, community, languages, customization, settings, moderation, blocked words, user management. All right, guys. We just took off all the moderators except for 4. I think the moderators are blocking too many people. So I'm going to have to start from scratch now. So here we go. Scratch. Let's go. Dang, the moderators are getting yelled at. Yeah. Jesus Rodriguez is still a moderator, obviously. So, yeah. Turn away from evil. Put your faith in Jesus. I'm from Iowa. Iowa. All right, let's see if we can... Now that we got rid of some of those moderators, I think they were overstepping their bounds. So let's see if we can pump this up. Come on, guys, share this video. Let's go, guys. Message is held for review. Let's show that. Show that one. Hold up. Do you ever watch Rich Piano? Yes. That Jack dude that's all about working out? Oh, yeah. Looks like you need to do pull-ups. Yes. Pull-ups are one of the best exercises, and I don't do them because it's too cold outside. There's a lot of messages they were being blocked for review. Just doing my best to keep up. Well, Dixon gave us money, and you blocked him. I don't know who that Dixon guy is anyways. All right, fine. Make you a standard moderator, and then we'll level you up later. Because I don't know what was going on there. We only got... All right, guys. Any workout questions? We're going to try to go back on TikTok now. Although I think I got my dad to let me get some silver. Kale Jeffrey, yeah. I hope he lets you get some silver. I think I got my dad, yeah. What carat? It's 10K. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Remember to subscribe. You see how many messages are being blocked for review. It sends me a message in between two blocked messages. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was going on. Maybe you're the only moderator that's here right now and you can't handle it all because there's just so many. You know, I think that's what it is. There's just too many bad comments. But either way, I got to get a few more subscribers right now. Come on, guys. If you want to get ripped, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, auto moderation. No, they're good. There's good mods out there, Jesus. Okay. Guys, all right. If you've got any questions about lifting, exercising, I should do a 24-hour workout. That would probably make us get like 200 subscribers. Best miners to be holding calls on. I don't know. McEwen, First Majestic, Silver Corp. I'm looking more at the penny stock miners right now because a lot of my miners that I hold have already had a big surge. So now I'm going to be looking to cut a little bit of the profit off the top and then buy the junior miners, like the penny gold stocks. All right, but I'm still holding the vast majority of all my mining stocks. But I'm just going to start diversifying into the cheapest of the cheap. Because last time gold ran up in 2010, all of the penny stocks went insane. So I'm going to be buying penny miners right now. But I really like McEwen Mining because that one hasn't moved yet. It's only $20 a share. But it's safer just to buy the stock. You know, options are always risky. I like Silver Corp Metals because I think that one's got a long way to go. And I like First Majestic. All right. First Majestic, AG. Those are some good ones. Barrick Gold I like too. And, you know, Courier Mining has already had a big move. Eldorado Gold had a big move. A lot of the miners are going up, but McEwen is not. It's holding back. I don't think they're going to let it go yet. It's time. You know, it's not time yet. They let certain ones go first, because I don't think there's enough liquidity in the market. You know, they're letting certain ones pump first to try to help out those companies. You know, I know it seems corrupt, but it is. They let Highcroft go first. And they're letting some of them go up first. But a lot of these miners, they move very slow. The reason that they move slow is because they're actually legit companies. You know, sometimes the meme ones go up faster. And the real gold and silver companies go up slower. Okay. So you just got to have patience with a lot of these. Like Barrick Gold, that's probably going to $100, but it just takes a long time. Okay. First Majestic Silver, that's probably going to $30-40. It just takes time. Because these are real companies. These are not just some pump and dump stuff, you know. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Message is held for review. Oh, yeah, that's a bad one. We can't show that message. Good thing they blocked that one. Jason Statham. Jason Statham, I wish. Yo, add me back as a mod, John. Oh. My bad. My bad. I didn't even realize I took you off. My bad. All right, guys, let's go. All right, guys. Any questions? We got to get some good questions coming in, guys. Some bodybuilding questions, all right? Have you always been in Alaska? Well, ever since I can remember. Like many children, I was born into a small town in Alaska. We have to hunt and fish. We eat seal meat and whale blubber. Leave him alone. Don't you see he's fine AF? Damn, bro, you still buy silver. I'm personally not buying any silver anymore, but that's because I already have enough, okay? I believe you should have 100 ounces per family member. I have enough. I have that, okay? And I'm not going to tell you how much I have. But I'm personally not buying it. I'm looking for stuff that's way down. Silver's kind of way up right now, so I'm not really that interested in it anymore. I mean, yes, it's fun. It's a party. Yeah, we're probably going to 300. But I'm more looking at stuff that's really, really depressed. I want to buy an asset that nobody wants, okay? I want to buy the investments that everybody hates, all right? Right now, oil is one of them. I'm very bullish on oil, okay? So I'm putting a lot of my money into oil stocks right now. And the meme coins, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Bonk, Ronin, Origin Token, ICP. You know what the meme coins are. You can look them up for yourself, you know. So that's really what I'm buying. But if you do not have any silver, I would try to get some, yes. But for me, it's like I already got a lot of it, so I don't really need that much more right now, you know. Yeah, Pepe, Jesus Rodriguez, yes, Pepe. Pepe is real cheap. For $100, you can get millions of these things, you know. Buy Pepe coin, yes. It's not financial advice. Pepe is not financial advice. Yes, Pepe could go lower. But remember, guys, you have to stay strong, okay? Most people become bored and then they sell out at the worst possible time, okay? Don't let that be you. Don't sell your, don't sell an investment. You know, they try to make you feel scared.
right before it goes up. So you're going to see a lot of news. Oh, we're going back into bearish. Altcoin season is over. Meme coins are dead. That means it's good. That means you got to buy them. Okay. Everything is counterintuitive. It's all about manipulation. Once you can see through the manipulation, then you can build wealth. Not before. You've got to be able to see the manipulation. Okay. It's Joel. It's Jason Statham's brother. Leave his chain alone. Sometimes I get scared before it gets up. Yeah, 6'7". Thank you, dude. Dixon, 6'7". We got money here. I already got 85 little tokens, whatever those are. They're worth like a half a cent. Let me get my special coin thing. That's the my newest. Was timed out by Jesus Rodriguez. I trust Jesus. Sure, he was timed out for a good reason. So yes, I have silver, I have gold. I've been interested in gold and silver since 2000. And I had some people that they got me into investing when I was young. And then, of course, I got into drugs and I lost all my money. And then when I got off of drugs, I started to get rich. And this channel is the story of me trying to get rich. All right, guys? I'm trying to be your motivation to get rich. Guys, you have to get rich because no one else is going to do it. You have to be the one that ends the suffering, that ends the fact that maybe your family never gets to go to college or they're always in debt. You have to end the cycle of debt for your kids. Do it for your kids. You got to learn about money, learn about wealth building, learn about gold and silver, and do it for your kids. I know a lot of you guys are lazy. You just want to play video games. You want to drink beer. But nobody's going to do this but you. You got to be the one in your family line to take action. Is your dad doing anything about building wealth for the family? Is your mom building wealth for the family? Is your aunt or your uncle trying to end the cycle of poverty? No, they're probably not. So you have to be the one that ends poverty in your family line. For generations, my family's been poor, but I have to be the one that makes us rich. Why? Because no one else is doing it. Nobody. There's nobody else that's trying to make my family line, my lineage, rich and wealthy. So I've got to be the one, guys. You have to take the action to start buying gold and silver. Start learning about the stock market. Start learning about Shiba Inu. Okay? You got to be the one to do it. It rests on you. There's a lot of weight on your shoulders. I get it. But it's not hard. Anyone can become rich. Okay? If you have a higher IQ, yes, that helps. If you're a complete fool, good luck to you. You know, you're going to have to find someone like me to follow. But that's okay. If you have to do that, that's what you have to do. If you're not smart enough to invest on your own, then you have to follow somebody like me or like other people out there. You have to be smart enough to recognize that you don't have what it takes. And you have to team up with somebody else. Okay? And even if you are smart enough and you already know the stuff that I know, it's still good to watch me and to get motivation. I'm trying to motivate you guys, okay? Because a lot of you guys are very smart, but all you do is sit on the couch and drink beers, and you're dumbing yourself down. You got to end the poverty. You ain't even rich. You got fake gold. Drugs are a mother. Yes. What a love and hate relationship. Yes. I got away from all that shit because I said, I got to end the cycle of poor. That's what I call it. The cycle of poor. My family's not going to be poor ever again because I'm going to be the one to change that. Nobody else is going to do it. Okay? You got to take on the maximal responsibility for yourself. That is the ultimate purpose, to make it so that your family doesn't have to struggle. A lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't get rich. But why? If you get rich, you can end the struggle. You can afford to go to doctors if you need to. You can afford a better education. Okay? The most honorable thing you can do as a man is to end the cycle of poverty. Remember that. That's the most honorable thing you can do. So guys, get up off that couch and get to work. Start building a YouTube channel. All right? Start investing in silver. Effort is more important than ability. Yes. Even if you don't have a high level of ability, if you put in enough effort, like me, I don't have a good ability on YouTube. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't know anything about the algorithm, but I put in so much effort that my channel is blossoming. Yes, it's growing slow, but if I put in enough effort, I'm gonna be able to make a living at this, okay? So yes, effort is very important. You think silver will hit 300 this cycle? Oh yeah, this cycle, yes. This quantitative easing cycle, which is coming, the cycle of the dollar decline, you know, yes, it's in a cycle, yes. Gold is in a bull run, and it's going to go on for years. And you can even argue that we've been in one big cycle since the frickin' 1930s. And yes, it is. This is just one big cycle with mini cycles. Right now, we're in a mini cycle, and that's probably going to take silver up to 300, 400, 500. Okay? And then maybe it'll crash to 150. Rejoice, for Christ has risen. There will be the sell-off. Leave it after all is said and done this cycle. Yeah, there's always going to be a sell-off. Yeah. But right now, things are looking good. So effort, yeah. Thanks for all the likes, everybody. You guys are the best. Let's see how many views we're getting this stream. I never even turned monetization on. That was a mistake. I could have been making money this whole time. I got to remember to turn on the monetization. Damn it. I really messed that one up. 4,000 views on this, and I'm not going to get 1 penny. Well, that was a waste of a day. At least I had a good workout, right? At least I got a good workout. You think you should be trading metals through prop firms? You could have an affiliate code and start making money from consultant streaming. I wish. Yeah, I got to set that up someday. Yeah, I don't know how to set that up right now, but I got to look into that. Keep up the good work. Don't stop, my boy. Thank you. Consistent dog, not consultant. Yeah, guys. But now the markets are done, so we have to wait until Sunday to see what happens. But probably I'm probably going to go. Silver and gold are probably going to shoot up again. And now I got to get some food. I got to eat, guys. Did your parents get upset when you told them that you were... Oh, I'm not. I'm not GAY. I'm straight as can be. Okay? You know, I should have had kids by now, but a lot has happened. A lot of women left me, and now I got to find a new woman. So I hope to have kids soon. What YouTuber do you watch for market info? I watch Gerald Celente and Gregory Manarino a lot. I'll show you Gregory Manarino. Where is he? Here he is. I'll show you the guy that I watch, okay? Looks like he monetized his channel. He wasn't monetized before. He's got 261,000 subscribers. But I'll show you. Another ad. This guy definitely monetized now. He didn't used to do that. I watch this guy.
Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Manarino. I'm laughing.
Gregory Manarino.
When I start off like that, you know it's gonna get interesting, don't you? Anyway, hope you guys are good.
I don't want to get copyrighted, so. Yeah, this guy knows a lot. He's been saying silver is the most undervalued asset. He's been saying that for 20 years. So this is one of the top guys to follow. Gregory Mannarino. Okay, I've been watching him for I think around 17 years. I'm not sure, maybe 20, maybe I don't know. Every stream you have no affiliate code is costing you money though. Yes, what affiliate code should I use? I don't know what one to use. To get an affiliate code, you have to call these companies up. And most of them are going to say, no, we don't want to do that, you know. A lot of them don't even do affiliate codes. So it's not really going to work for me, you know, unless I can find someone that wants to do it. I know some people use Pimbex. They're a silver, they sell silver. I could probably give them a call, but I like Provident Metals. And Provident Metals doesn't do affiliate codes. So why am I going to pump up Pimbex, which I don't like? I want to work with Provident, but they don't do that. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to use an affiliate code that I don't like. Keep ads off and stick to affiliate income. Your channel will pop so fast. You think? I'll write that down. I'll write down find affiliates. I can try to do that. My buddy at work was telling me that too. I got to use an affiliate code, but you don't know who to go to, you know. What am I going to do? Call Walmart? Hey, can I use an affiliate code? You know, they're going to laugh at me. So, you know, it's not that easy. I don't think it's that easy. I take Profit Trader, no need to call. All the props will sign you, bro. Affiliate cards, yeah, but who do I go to? Call up Target? What do I call up? What am I going to do? Call up Home Depot? They're going to laugh at me. It's not that simple. Yeah. There might be an electric scooter company I could do. You know, when I looked into it, affiliate codes, I looked it up and they said that they go bad after 24 hours. So unless you click on the video right away, it's not going to make me any money. It becomes null and void after 24 hours. So a lot of these affiliates don't even work, you know. Burger King, yeah. Every click, if you buy a burger through my affiliate code, I get 10 cents, you know. They're going to laugh at me. Like, what are you guys talking about, affiliate codes? Yeah, they're going to laugh. There was one company, obviously, guys, I looked into affiliate codes. I looked into it for a long time. I found one company that does affiliate codes. It's called iScooter. This one right here. Join the iScooter affiliate program. I have to follow these steps. Apply to share a sale. Sign up as an affiliate partner. Then I have to do that. Then I have to do that. Then I have, you know, it's a lot of shit, dude. It's a lot of shit. A code will be yours forever. Yeah, but a lot of these codes don't work after 24 hours. But, yeah, just tell me which one to do and I'll do it. Think silver will go exponential. I do. I think it's going to go parabolic. It's going to go hit 100, 120 next year. The following year, it could hit 300, 400. So I'm a big bull on silver. We still playing the shirt challenge. Yeah, if you guys give a donation, I'll put my shirt back on. But it's already 10:30 and I got to eat, guys. So I got to go. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys soon.